Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into the next chapter of a case that has shaken the K-pop world. Moon Taeil, a former member of the group NCT, has officially faced sentencing for the sexual assault he committed against a Chinese tourist back in 2024. If you haven't followed the full chronology of this case, make sure to check out the previous video on this channel. We've covered in detail how the crime happened and its impact on the public and the Korean entertainment industry. And now, all eyes are on one big question. What's the outcome of the sentencing? Has justice truly been served? The sentencing hearing was held on July 10, 2025, at the Seoul Central District Court. That day marked the legal judgment for Moon Taeil and two other defendants in the gang rape case involving an unconscious Chinese tourist. Appeared in court wearing plain black clothes, his face expressionless. Outside the courthouse, security was tight. Dozens of reporters, media cameras, and women's rights activists had gathered since early morning. Some held posters that read, "No more leniency for sexual crimes." Interestingly, not a single fan showed up in support. Netizens noted, public support for Taeil has completely vanished. In its ruling, the judge stated, the defendants were proven to have committed sexual assault on the victim while she was unconscious due to heavy intoxication. This crime not only damaged the victim physically and psychologically, but also seriously violated moral values in society. The sentence handed down to Moon Taeil and his two accomplices included: first, 3 years and 6 months in prison; second, mandatory participation in a 40-hour sexual violence offender rehabilitation program; third, a 5-year ban from working in any environment involving children or teenagers; and fourth, registration on the National Sex Offender Registry. While this sentence is relatively significant compared to similar cases in South Korea, many in the public believe it's not harsh enough, given the premeditated and group nature of the assault and the victim's unconscious state. The court also cited several mitigating factors that led to the lighter sentence. The defendants admitted guilt early on. They had no prior criminal record. A settlement had been reached between the defendants and the victim, and Moon Taeil had shown deep remorse, was expelled from his agency, and faced major social backlash. However, the judge emphasized, admission of guilt and remorse do not lessen the severity of this crime. What the defendants did violated the victim's autonomy and was carried out under conditions that deeply degraded human dignity. After the verdict was read, Moon Taeil was immediately taken into custody from the courtroom. No appeal was filed that day, though the legal team was given time to consider it. The defense simply stated, "We respect the court's decision and our client will follow the legal process accordingly." It didn't take long for public reaction to flood social media. Most responses harshly criticized the court's decision. Only 3.5 years for gang rape? That's not justice. 3.5 years for destroying someone's life? Way too light. Is the law more lenient because he's a celebrity? The hashtags "No More Leniency" and "Taeil Out" began trending again across Korean and international platforms. Strong criticism resurfaced, with many saying the Korean legal system is too soft on celebrities. They called for stricter laws on sexual crimes and emphasized the importance of justice for victims. With this verdict, Taeil's status has officially shifted from popular idol to convicted sex offender. His digital presence has been erased, all contracts and activities terminated, and his chances of returning to the entertainment industry are virtually zero. But for the public, the wounds remain open. This case stands as a stark reminder. Being a public figure isn't just about fame and glamour. It's about morality, responsibility, and the consequences of every action. What do you think about this ruling? Is 3 years and 6 months a fair punishment? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss important updates. See you in the next video.